Yeah, I guess I'm back to this game. Been back for a bit. Been streaming. streaming. Man, every time I start a video, I just find ways to mess up. I've been streaming over a Twitch TV/doc. I can't even plug it. I'm not re-recording this. This is staying in the video. I don't care, but I'm just here to what am I here to do? So I'm planning on saving for Furinaaa. Furinaaa is coming out soon. My characters are very, I wouldn't say outdated, if anything. I just really need to upgrade my roster because this is bad. This is horrible. I don't have any quote unquote meta characters aside from Movika. Everybody else I completely lost because I didn't summon for them, or I did summon for them and just completely lost the 50-50, right? Let's move on from Genshin because, you know, usually I just get on here and talk about a whole different game instead of just finding some sort of topic to focus on for this one specifically. We're just saying on the 28th of February, Monster Hunter Wilds is, I played the beta, my PC was crying tears of, you know, suffering. It's a trying process. I hope that they do in a way optimize the game before it comes out because I have the specs to run it, right? So it makes no sense for it to just be running like garbage all of a sudden. So it is kind of weird that the game is not very well optimized, but I have the specs for it. Pretty fun game. Why is my ping at 382? What is happening? I really got into like the Monster Hunter series with World. I was kind of late on it. I'm not gonna lie. I was so fucking late on it. I played the game like 1 or 2 years after it came out, so I missed a lot of the collabs that they had. It was probably longer than 1 to 2 years. I'm not gonna lie, because I forgot what the game came out, but I got into it like in 2019 or 2020, something like that, or 2020, not 2000. Come on now, let me lock in. 2020 sounds so ugly. I got into it pretty late and I want this game, this next MH title, to just, you know, I want to jump on it as soon as I can. I don't want to be late again because I did miss a lot of the things that were going on with World and I didn't have the opportunity to really, you know, get into it. Like the whole Fatalis and all that, that was sick. Like, but I was late for it, so it kind of felt like there was no excitement because I couldn't really get pumped up or hyped up with the community, you know. So I just pretty much was alone just because I was coming into it late. But I hope with this game it doesn't turn out to be the same as that, just because it really does feel like a fun game. Mind you, there was a bit of a delay on the fucking button presses and whatnot. Sorry for cursing so much, but there was a bit of a delay just trying to play the game in general, and I'm pretty sure it's due to the frame generation setting because I removed it. You know, it might be a whole different game, but you know, it works almost the same, but I have it enabled on Rivals and every input is delayed. It's so bad, bro. It's so bad. And then I came across a video in, you know, the MH community talking about how frame generation was actually not that good. So it made the experience even worse. So my assumption is correct, you know? It's a thing that you should not use yet because it's not very polished, I guess. But yeah, I'm just happy to be at a time where I can be, you know, enjoying a game that people grew up with. And yeah, I guess I am in a way too old to really like have that sort of excitement for it, you know, like a child would. But you're never too old to enjoy things, I guess. But that's just my opinion on it. I'm not saying, you know, playing that game specifically is for kids or whatever, but you know, I just wish I got into the series a bit earlier than I really did. The character that I'm looking forward to in this game is Furinaaa, because apparently she's really broken. Not broken in the sense, actually no, she's broken apparently, because she goes on every fucking team. I see her everywhere. Everywhere I go, I just see her. And I skipped her banner just because I didn't like her personality. And this was before I finished the Fontaine quest, mind you. I like her now. I like her. I like her character is, you know, a lot more understandable than it used to be. You know. And yeah, I just want the character. I tried her in the theater, imaginary theater or whatever it's called. I used someone's Furinaaa and she felt pretty fun. She actually felt really good. And more than ever now, I really want her. That was a really bad. I just did the opposite of what I'm supposed to do with both of those ults, but you know, hey, give me a break, okay? So, anyways, that was just, you know, it was just an interesting quest to say the least. I know we're already in Natling, but I'm kind of disappointed at how Fontaine ended, just because it was so sad, and it feels like, you know, nothing was really achieved in a way, just because I guess the whole thing was getting back at the at Celestia, or not the heavenly principles, but you know, getting back at Celestia, you know, by doing that. But it's like, I don't understand. I felt like something was missing. Like there should have been a reaction, you know, from Celestia themselves, from them. Honestly, if if that's a huge blow to the fact that there can't be apparently a different Hydro Archon anymore, that should definitely prompt a reaction from Celestia. But there was nothing. There was just nothing. So I have a theory. Maybe everybody in Celestia is already dead. Who knows? But because that, in my opinion, that would definitely, the fact that you can't grant, you know, a region a new Archon, it's that sounds fucking insane. Or maybe I'm thinking about it wrong, but yeah, maybe everyone over at Celestia is already dead, and you know, we're getting close to realizing that probably. I'm not sure. I'm just really lost on the story because I wasn't really paying attention, and I tried to keep up with the lore videos, but even then, they just go on this whole fucking rant about nothing sometimes, and I just kind of lose it. I'm like, okay, what's actually happening? You know, and that's why it's called, you know, theory crafting or whatever. But even with the lore, they just throw in this random fucking points that have not been talked about in the game, and they just make it seem like it fits in. I'm lost, you know. I have to just pay more attention on it, but that's about it. This is a pretty fun game still. I came back to it, you know. I'm really enjoying it more than ever. So now it'll be even more fun once Skirk drops, which I'm not sure. I think her vision is definitely going to be either Cryo or Electro. I really want it to be Electro. Just throw it. Or actually, I really want her to have like a different element, if that makes sense. Just like introduce the new element with Skirk, because she can't be this powerful and just be like, oh yeah, I was granted a vision. Hello? No, you can't. No, don't do that. We saw you literally create a black, actually turn a fucking, what was it? A whale? An alien whale into a black hole? If you come out here shooting snowflakes at enemies, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to uninstall this game. Okay? It better be worth it. But you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. If you did even like stay this far, but I really appreciate it. It still feels awkward recording. It's a lot more awkward than like going live, just because when you're live, you're like interacting with people. But you know, right now I'm not really getting any feedback, so it feels awkward. Anyways, see y'all, and you know, stay safe.